friends, welcome back to Monday Market Update. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, enjoying this gorgeous weather. I'm Vinay Hudson, your host. So happy to be here. We have just a little reminder, we have free snow cones August 4th at Texas Snow. That's 5423 Wesley Street in Greenville. It's always such a fun time. They have a really fun truck. We'll be out there handing out snow cones. You can meet some of the realtors over at Home Texas Real Estate. It's gonna be a really good time. So come out August 4th. Not a for sure time yet, but we will definitely get back to you on that. So as you can see here, I have my very favorite supervisor, Sarah White, here with me today. Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sarah was my my very first guest on my show when we very first started this in the conference room at Home Texas Real Estate. So it's exciting to have you here in our new digs.
I love it here. It's
I
beautiful.
know. Derek is awesome. This is such a great studio. So Sarah, you are going to talk to us kind of about how COVID has changed the day-to-day life of a realtor.
Okay.
So tell me about that.
Okay, well, COVID's definitely affected it, but our market is stronger than ever. I think I'm going to have my biggest month since being a realtor this month. And so with all the changes, it's still a crazy strong market, and the rates are so low that it's really helping. But I also think that COVID's changing it because people are realizing they need some changes in their home situation. So my procedures are definitely different. Hand sanitizing before I meet people, wearing a mask for all the showings, Lysol wipes for sure in the, right by the door for listings. So things are different.
It definitely is. It makes it a little bit more difficult to make it through a house. Okay, well, so you talked about the market it's doing really, really well. What particular things has COVID kind of changed about the market?
I just think it's more, I think our busyness right now is probably driven more by the fact that the rates are so low, historically low. But I think COVID is changing people's desire for a larger home, a home office space, space for additional family members, or in unfortunately some circumstances, people that have lost a job and need to downsize or temporarily rent.
Yeah. Okay, so we talked about this yesterday. There are some kind of unique options now for these larger homes where you want to have a mother-in-law suite, or have elderly parents come live with you, or something along those lines.
Well, you know that one of the main things that we get asked when we get calls about land, or someone's looking for land or a house on land, is they want to know about the restrictions, and almost always it's either followed by, we need to put a mobile home on it for a family member, so we'll have a main house and a secondary house, or they need multiple homes for multiple additional family members, so we have to talk about deed restrictions. Well, sometimes it's difficult to find that, and one of the solutions is that you can get a new build with Lennar Homes, a next gen, where it's a regular home, but it's a home within a home. But from the outside, it just looks like a traditional house.
Right.
So it's got an in-law suite.
You can see on this floor plan, this is just one of the floor plans that they have, that blue section is going to be its own private home inside the home. So it has the kitchenette, the bedroom, it has its own garage, bath, and then living area.
Right. It's a great option for so many families.
It's very interesting. I'm trying to look at it a little bit more because it's just, there's like a 2-car garage and then another garage, and it's all just one house. So,
and from the elevation, the front of the home, it looks like a traditional home like any other in that neighborhood,
right?
With a 3-car garage. So it's a really cool option, especially for people that are trying to avoid, a mass, like a nursing home situation, or living facility, with the way that things are happening in those living facilities right now.
So can you tell me a little bit about, because I'm not particularly familiar, I haven't dealt with this, but one of the things that we do at Home Texas Real Estate is help with senior citizens, like rehousing?
Right. So I've on multiple occasions done senior relocations, and there's an amazing company that we partner with called Caring Transitions that can help with that. They have a multi-level service package where you get the choice of so many different options. It can range from just a simple introduce you to your options for the next place to live. Or it can go as far in depth as packing for you, helping you sort what's coming with you to your next place. And sometimes it's not going to a care facility. Sometimes it's just downsizing to a smaller rental home or an apartment. And they can care for you on any level that you need. And we have lots of different options here within Hunt County, and Rockwall also has some great options.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're so smart. I love talking to you. I feel like you're so versed in everything. So that's fantastic.
And when I'm not, I'll send you to the person who is.
That's good.
You can't be versed in everything.
That's the thing to do.
But the senior citizen transitions are one of the reasons I do stay in real estate. I think it's very rewarding. It can be sad at times, but it's also rewarding. I mean, everybody has a different chapter to go through. So.
Aw, you're so sweet. It's so fun talking to you. We're going to take a quick break from our sponsor, or hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
At Money Law Firm, we are dedicated and focused on being professional, personal, and proactive.
In the title business, there's a lot of paperwork, but when you walk in the door, you don't see that. You see clean, clear walls, you see very straight lines.
Everyone here is like family.
They have a great team of people. The communication is great. I send as much business as I possibly can down here because they take such great care of us.
Welcome back. We're going to jump right on in and see what's going on in Hunt County this week. We had 27 homes that came listed on the market, 19 were sold and 17 are pending. So the market is still doing really, really well. Those numbers are just slightly different from last week, a little bit lower, but not by much. If we go into how many active homes we have, I think it was about 20 less than we had last week. So 235 active homes on the market in Hunt County. And I would say we're really proud of that, especially, with everything we're going through right now. The total sold in the last week is down for sure, but we're just seeing a lower average home price sold right now.
It's always just a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Next week it might be larger. You never know.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, the past few weeks we've just seen it be so high that, I think a week that's a little bit lower is really nothing in the terms of how everything's going. So last week we had about $7 million sold within the week, and this week it was 3.7. So I would say with 20 homes, a little bit less on the average price, but we're still doing great. So we're gonna jump right on into the first house. This one is remodeled by our broker.
Yeah,
Ashley.
Through our in-house construction team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about it? Do you know much about it?
About our in-house construction team? Yeah, sure. So Tracy heads it, and we have great people, trustworthy people that are background checked, and they are contracted out for some of our investor clients, and this is one that they've done, and it's really pretty. I follow Flipping Hunt County's Facebook page, and it's been on it. That's something that Ashley runs, and it's fun to see the progress step by step.
Yeah, they do so much. This house, this is 1014 Enlow Circle. This is in Commerce. It's listed at $159,900, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,410 square foot, and has a little bit less than 1/4 acre. Very, very cute. You can see.
I like that tree out front too.
It is so pretty.
It's
a tree
nice.
over a house is always nice. Sawyer's adamant there has to be trees
Right.
by the house.
That's why you live in a great established neighborhood.
Yes. They did such a great job on this. I love the two-tone cabinets.
I do too.
So beautiful. Those beams.
Everybody needs to go check out that Flipping Hunt County page so you can see this was totally reworked, this space. Even the footprint is different.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
Really? Okay. I don't think I even saw the before pictures, so I'm excited to go look at that.
Interesting.
They did a wonderful job. I love the glass doors for the cabinets. The granite's really, really pretty, and then I think that color of the floor really kind of sits nicely with the countertop. It just meshes
I think
very
so
well.
too. I love they always do that luxury vinyl plank flooring, which is waterproof, so it's awesome that it can go all the way from the kitchen into that living room with it being that open space, and the variation still got a lot of texture. It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's not, I don't have a ton of pictures on here, but this home is so open, has such a great open floor plan. Love the fireplace like in the wall.
It's modern feeling.
It
isn't
is modern, but I love it just because I have kids, and I had to put the ugly, basically bumpers on my fireplace because it sits up. It's an older fireplace, and you know, this eliminates the anxiety of having a fireplace in the home, I feel like.
The mantle part.
Yeah,
Or not
yeah.
the mantle, the hearth.
The hearth, yes. So I absolutely love that. I think it looks so good. And then you can see those gorgeous crepe myrtles.
Yeah, they're pretty, and it gives shade to the front. It's great.
Absolutely beautiful. This is a really, really, really nice house. They did so good. This has only been on the market for 2 days, and I don't think it's gonna stay.
Yeah, I'm
much
curious
longer.
if they have multiple offers. Yeah, I bet they do.
I wonder. Ashley will tell us when they get back from vacation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna hit, this is 7339 FM 118 in Commerce, listed at $210,000, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 2,099 square foot, and then this has 2.6 acres. This house is so cute.
It is, and it looks like another great rehab. It's a 1970s house. I just looked, and it's definitely not a 1970s look on the front.
No,
so that's great.
You know, so I was making the slideshow last night, and my husband was sitting next to me, and he asked me, he said, was that a new build or did they remodel it? Because it looks so good. It's so clean. When we go on the inside, you're gonna see like they did a wonderful job. But I love the contrasting colors here on the outside with that cedar, with the black roof and the white house. It just makes it pop. Looks so good. And then in here you see this cute little open kitchen. The floor looks absolutely beautiful. So this is actually refurbished hardwood floors throughout the whole house. Yes.
Again, it's got the variation in the coloring. It looks great.
Yeah, I love that blue that they have there in that dining room. So pretty. And you can get another view of that. It's a very large dining area.
A lot of it has to do with staging too. It's a nicely staged house. You can tell someone took the time to do that. And do you remember me telling you last week I have a listing, and it's gotten a lot of the negative feedback has been that the square footage was too small for the people. Well, we changed out furniture in the living room, and after that, all the positive feedback of this is a great house, and we got it back under contract. So staging makes a huge difference.
A big difference.
It does.
So the outside here, they have the cutest little checkerboard like thing over there. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's adorable.
I want to see it up. I will have to go visit it in person.
Yeah.
It's not under contract, but I wonder if it's those pavers. It looks like maybe black and white pavers put
That's
together
very
like a
cute.
checker.
They did such a wonderful job. I absolutely love this. The aesthetics are wonderful. I love black and white. Like the
It has a boho feel to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Boho
They
style?
had that kind of ranchy boho, like what is it, like the Southwest
Yeah.
feel to it. Yeah.
It needs some cactus.
I feel like it was the picture in the dining room.
Yeah, maybe.
So that one's
Maybe
very
the
cute.
staging.
This has been on the market for 5 days, and yet again, I don't feel like this is going to last very long. It's such a great price point. Square footage is amazing, and you get a little bit of land. So I bet we see this back on here sold in a couple weeks. So we're going to move into Quinlan. This one is 11231 FM 429. This is listed at $340,000. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,344 square foot, and it has slightly over an acre. This is a gorgeous home. It's beautiful.
I like the outside for sure.
I love
Can't wait
the
to see the
outside.
pictures
I
of the
love when they
interior.
do the like flagstone and brick. Is that
Okay.
flagstone? It's a
Don't
stone.
quote me on that.
It's a stone.
Okay.
Stone and brick. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And then this kitchen is beautiful. They've got the, as you can see, like over the stove area, they have the pot filler. It has a convection oven. It's very,
It's masculine.
it is masculine.
it.
I would say traditional. To me, it feels
Okay.
like really, I mean, I love that. It is. I see what you're saying, for sure.
I like
a
it,
lot of
though.
the brown. I do too. I think, you know, as much as I love white cabinets, I love them. They get dirty so easy. And I think this is such a beautiful option to have gorgeous cabinets and not have to consistently clean them every single day. So this is just another view. You can see this house is really big, and the kitchen goes so much further over onto one side, and you can see the stairs going up up to the top floor. And this has hardwood floors throughout, crown molding. It's a really kind of upscale house.
It is a luxury. You can tell by
Yeah.
all the detail. Even on the island there's the end caps are beautifully rounded and penciled, you know, designed to it. And
Yeah.
it's really pretty.
So this home actually also, so it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but the attic space has plumbing run to it already, and it could be
Oh, so you
used
could
as a
expand.
bonus room.
That's
Yeah,
great.
so you could technically have more like 4 rooms, and I'm sure the attic one is probably extremely large. You can see this gorgeous pond on the property. The property itself is beautiful, and I mean, I don't think you could really beat the price for what you're getting, the house size, how nice it is,
Right.
your acreage and your pond. So you can see here just how nice it is.
I love the aerial view. It definitely helps give you a perspective of how it's laid, and
Yeah,
it's a great feature.
it absolutely is. I love it. So this went on the market for 3 days, and I'm excited to see who snags that one up. So
I am too. Everybody seems to be, especially now more than ever, wanting some space to do more family time and family
Oh, yeah.
activities. So that's
and
great.
anything with a pond. I mean, if we could, we would totally buy this because that pond is just gorgeous. Sawyer would love it.
Yeah.
He would love it. We're moving into Farmersville. This is 410 County Road 699 in Farmersville. This is listed at $360. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's 896 square foot, and it has right over 15 acres. This is actually listed by my sister-in-law, Melody, and so I'm excited to kind of feature this for her. This is a great piece of land. It has 7 pastures fenced off, and then a large pond in the front, and then 2 loafing sheds. I don't know what that is. I feel like it has something to do with animals.
It does. We'll have to have Ashley come take us on a farm girl expedition so we can be a little more
Versed in
well-rounded
that,
between
yeah.
yeah, I need that too. She years ago I had to go ask her what's a loafing shed. Someone called in, and it's a requirement that they have land and this, that, and the other, and she said,
Oh.
yeah, it has to do with the animals.
See, yeah, we need Ashley to come explain
Yeah.
this. Write in, Ashley. Comment. You can see, so this is just an aerial view of the land here. You can see where the pond is, your sheds in the back. And this home is located right in the middle, so you're really kind of far from neighbors and stuff, which is really nice. I know a lot
Right.
of people kind of like to be
Secluded for sure.
yeah, so really, really nice. And then here you can just see the just the outline of where the land is.
That's helpful. I'm glad she did an aerial. Definitely helps
yeah,
you get a
for sure.
perspective of where the lines are.
For sure. So absolutely gorgeous piece of land. Very excited. Been on the market for 4 days, and hopefully somebody comes and snags that one up. So we're gonna get right into the solds. This first one, this was sold by our own Brittany McCaslin over at Home Texas Real Estate. Very excited for her. I actually had to go over to this house the other day and get a key for her, so I got to see it in person. Very cute in Lone Oak. It was sold very close to asking, so that's exciting. But it's quite large, so you can't see, but like it actually has like a whole nother porch area like on the other side here.
Okay.
And then it's fenced in the back with 2 separate areas, so you could have a dog run area and then like your own, like the kids area.
Yeah.
You know,
Keep
so
it
they're not-
separate.
Yeah. So very, very
No
nice.
pooper scooper.
No pooper scooper.
No pooper scooper out.
Yeah.
Out to
And
keep.
Also, and it's in Lone Oak, so Lone Oak is, you know, one of those school districts that's kind of
Yeah.
sought after as much
Definitely.
as like Caddo Mills and things like that. And then here we are in Royce City. This is 6261 Grand Point Trail. This home was only on the market for 3 days, which I know why, because it's Royce City. It was listed at a really great price. The home itself was 2,296 square foot, and it had 2.5 acres. So I can absolutely see why this was only on the market for 3 days. I don't think you can get a ton of acreage like that in Royse City these days.
Right.
You know, especially with a home it was built in 2003, so it's still fairly new.
Yeah.
So,
It is. And I'm noticing a trend. All of these homes that we've looked at have had great professional photography.
yeah, they
And
do.
that definitely helps.
Absolutely. That is a big deal because, you know, I have heard a lot of people say, like, it's the listing description that matters. And I'm like, no, this day and age, millennials on Instagram and Facebook, they want to look at pictures.
Not
So-
even millennials. I just feel like
anybody.
I just look through the pictures first and then I go try to learn more about the house.
Yeah.
It's the first impression for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So if the pictures, a lot of the times if the pictures aren't nice, like they just kind of keep scrolling.
Right.
So, but yeah, these have been great. This last one that we are gonna look at, this is such a little cutie. 4923 County Road, 2662 in Royse City. This house is so cute, and this is actually a picture, like more of the back, the front of the house. I love it. Also, this home was on the market for quite some time.
Really?
It was. It was.
Doesn't it make you want to know the story?
I do because this actually sat for over a year.
Oh my.
Yeah. But I mean, from what it looks like, they got a new roof, fresh paint, new windows, new gutters, new siding. So somebody really went in and did some stuff to this home. It sold very, very close to asking.
And sometimes days on market are deceiving. So someone could have, you know, when we see it long term like that, I'm curious if there was a temporary off market situation and then they remodeled it.
Yeah.
So perhaps someone put it on the market and then decided that they wanted to get
Do
more
some
bang
stuff,
for their buck and do some remodeling.
Yeah. Well, they did great. And this home in Royse City, again, it had over 2.5 acres. So getting a really nice sized 2,000 square foot home on 2.5 acres, really couldn't ask for more. So congratulations to whomever was the buyer of that home.
Yeah.
Sarah.
It's always such an exciting time.
I know, I love it. I'm ready to buy a new house.
I'm not ready to move.
But you're building.
Yeah, but I'm just it's an undertaking to move. Although we can hire people out, you know.
Yeah, it can
It's
be
such an undertaking.
But don't let it deter you. You need a new house. So it's been fun talking.
Or let me
to
help you find your forever house.
Yes. She's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Thank you for coming, and always,
course.
like, you're so fun.
I'm so
You're
glad we
the
always
best.
get to chat.
I know, it's so fun.
we're
This
in
has
the
been
office
so
together.
good. So we will be back here next week, last week of July. I can't even believe it.
I know,
It's going by
summer's
so
flowing.
quickly.
Yeah.
School's gonna start soon, but
Maybe.
maybe. We'll see what happens. But you know what? We'll start Monday Market Update every day, every Monday. So we will see you next Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.